see the title of this video, she found all these games at dumpster diving and at Goodwill bins. So my wife and I went to a wholesale liquidation pallet place to buy items. If you see my last video, you'll see how much we got them for. It was 200,000 items that they had over there. But at the same time, we also stopped at the Goodwill Outlet Center, and we found some really cool items, including these games. Now, it's not the only things we found. We found some real good stuff at $1.39 a pound. But on the way home, we decided to go and do some diving, and we picked up a couple items, including these games. I'm going to be showing you here in just a minute. You want to stick around till the end because there's some pretty cool games that we were able to get in the dumpsters for free. So anyways, I'll start off by this thing here on the cover picture. It is Sonic the Hedgehog, but it is a DVD. It's not a game. This is the one on the cover picture. I thought it was kind of cool. We did find this at the Goodwill outlet bins. It's the Simply Gene channel. Good morning from the Philippines. Kumusta na? How are you? From North Carolina. Thanks for joining me all the way from across the Pacific Ocean. I appreciate that. And over the mountains because I'm on the East Coast. But this is Sonic the Hedgehog. How many of you remember this video game when it was really popular? So this is the movie itself. Still pretty cool find at Goodwill. And this weighs hardly anything. So buying it for $1.39 a pound, it was really a good deal. I'll start off with the next item that we found at the Goodwill bin was this Xbox 360 Smash Court Tennis 3. Simply Gene channel said, I'm okay. I'm glad that you speak the language. Yes, a little bit. I was in the Philippines for 2 years when I was in the Navy, so I get to learn a little bit. And whenever I travel somewhere, I try to learn the language as much as I could. Some places I wasn't there long enough to learn enough. The next item that we found, and this was again at the Goodwill bin, was this PC CD Sims 2 University Expansion Pack. I have a country girl addict says, "Hey, Renegade Thrifter. Hey, y'all. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Be sure to chat and with the other people here as well. Check out their channels if you haven't done so yet. Try to help each other out. As a small YouTuber, I think we all need the help that we can get. And it doesn't hurt to support other channels as well, whether they're big channels or small channels. Pretty cool here. And the games inside are there. We make sure we check inside. But like this one here, and many of them actually have the little booklet inside. There's a booklet. I'm not going to show the whole booklet because some of them do have a serial number, a license, and so on. But the game is there. It is in good condition. So, let's see if I can. I did not get the ones in the blue bag, but I will check it out. Where did those come from? From Goodwill? Okay, so I'll get those out as well. Alright, so next one was another Sims 2. This is Sims 2 Nightlife Expansion Pack. I thought the guy was holding a bowling ball, but he's holding a record. It looks like a couple of records, like he's a DJ, if you look in the background. He got the headphones on. My name is DJ, but I'm not that kind of DJ. Alright, so the next item we have is a PlayStation 2 Madden 07. Any football fans out there? Who played this back when PlayStation 2 was popular? Who plays it now? I'm going to go back to this one item here. So this is a Sims Pet 2 CD. And it's it looks like it's a computer disc. Disc 1. I only see space for one disc, so I don't know if there's two discs supposed to be with this one here. Some more chat going on. Alright, same chat. Next item here, and my wife asked me, why are you picking this up? It's not worth it. But it's PlayStation 2, and she's probably right, American Idol. Karaoke Revolution, but somebody gotta want this, if not selling it online, at least at the flea market for $1. Who likes karaoke out there? I like karaoke, but my sing is not good. You don't want me to sing. Karaoke or not. So I have Country Girls Addict says you got some really awesome games. My son used to play the Madden football. You know, I used the best football game I liked was when Blitz was around. I think it was Blitz '97. Well, that's quite a while back. But I used to like playing that game. I wasn't the best at it, but the person I played the most against was one of the person I was going through this. It was like a class thing for the Navy. I was there for a few months, and I was 35 at the time, and the guy I was playing against was probably like 19, 20. So he was a little better than me, so it was always a challenge trying to beat him. And I think he just had a little bit of fun letting me win every once in a while. This one here is pretty cool. So anybody that likes action games, war type games, fighting games, flying games, it's called Rebel Raiders. Operations Nighthawk. Kind of makes me want to go back and get a PlayStation 2. And we have sold PlayStations in the past on eBay. Something you can find them at a good price. One time we found a pink one. It was, where was it from? Japan? Babe? Well, you remember where that pink one was from? It was a limited edition. I thought it was from a Japanese one, but maybe not. But it was priced somewhere around $300 to $500 on eBay. We picked it up super cheap and flipped it for cheaper than that, but we still made some good money on it. Anyways, that was it right there. Rebel Raiders. Any wrestlers out there? How about some SmackDown? Raw versus Raw. I have Hell's, did I say that right? Is it Elf's Outdoors? Heck. I have my glasses on, I still can't see. Is it legal to jump in Goodwill donation bins and grab the... I'm not talking about the bins outside. So I don't think it's legal to grab the stuff out of bins in the back. I wouldn't do it because I know some people donated it to Goodwill for them to make money on. These were found at a Goodwill bin, or it's called a Goodwill Outlet Center. And what they have, they fill up these carts, which are called bins, and they fill them up with items for you to buy. And they usually sell it by the pound. There's some items that sell individually, but the majority is by the pound, and they have different prices for different types of items. They even sell furniture. We've seen some really nice furniture. They're like super, super cheap price. So if you're looking to furnish a house, you may want to look at some of that furniture. I think we went to Austin, Texas. They had a beautiful living room set. It was leather, and it was, how much was that one? $20? It was $20 for a really nice living room set. But we were in an RV. We didn't need one. Told my daughter about it. She didn't try to get it. So, SmackDown versus Raw. I have my baby girl. She wants to say hi. She's watching her TV show. Just coming back. She doesn't understand commercials on TV, so she gets a little upset whenever her TV show on the Google home tablet goes to a commercial or in between shows. So, all right, so we have, the next one is also pretty nice and an action-packed game. This is called Power Drone. Right there. Power Drome. Not dome, but drome. Looks like a really cool game. Looks like they have some flying. They're not planes. It looks like they're like hover type crafts. Pretty neat. And also have some kind of I think that's the same thing. You just can't see. It looks more like a motorcycle type. Now this one here, anybody watching the Masters going on in Augusta, Georgia currently this week? This guy here, he showed up this week, and this is Mr. Tiger Woods. This is a PGA Tour 2003, back when he was very famous on top of his game. Now, he's been trying to make a comeback for a while, and maybe he will be there. Is he going to win the Masters this year? Or is he already out of it? I haven't watched it. Country Girls Addict says most of our furniture is thrifted. That's awesome. It says I bought beautiful armoires for $8. That's really good. Especially, you know, if you find some that are damaged and you're good at refinishing, furniture, you can really find some great items. But if you just want to furnish your house, great place to look. This one here, any NASCAR fans, any guess on what this game might be? From 2002. Okay. No guesses. So this is NASCAR Heat 2002. I always like car racing games. Some are easier to play than others. Ever try to get a steering wheel, the pedals, and the whole setup for your video game, or just use the handles? Anybody try to move their video games when they're playing? I used to play FIFA on PlayStation for quite some time. I just don't play right now. But one thing that got my wife laughing at me was that whenever I was playing, I was moving my feet when I was trying to move the ball around and kick the ball and so on. When I was laying down in bed trying to play. So also, this one here, another air combat game. This is called Ace Combat Tron. Oh no, Ace Combat 04 Shattered Skies. Kind of reminds me of a Tom Cruise type game. Either F-14 or F-18. All right, let me see if it tells me. I worked on jets when I was in the Navy. I worked on helicopters too, but I worked on EA-6Bs called the Prowler, and I worked on these helicopters called the H-2s. The nickname was Cayman Coffin because they said if it crashed in the water, your chances weren't very good. The Country Girls Attic was LOL. I felt low. Okay, these are smaller video game boxes, but they have one PlayStation. So this is the one for the car drivers or car video game players I was talking about. This one here is cool. There's the games right there. This is pretty cool here. Let's see if I can put it back. 1 second. Technical difficulties. Rewind. Oh wait, I can't. This is live. Let me see if I can put this back in. All right, here we go. Are we ready? Gran Turismo for PlayStation 1. It's a 2 CD game set. Bam. The next one, it's also a larger case. Driver 2. The Wheelman is back. Who here played these games when they were growing up, or even play them now? Now, I haven't checked the value of all these games. Some of them may only be worth $1, $5. Some of them may be worth more, but it's still not bad when you pick it up for $1.39 a pound. The next driving game is for a PlayStation also. Driver. And this is You Are the Wheelman. And this is a Driver. It looks like the other one was Driver 2. So it's a set. I could sell these as a bundle. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to go to... Actually, we're going to go to the back because that's from Goodwill. Then I'll go to the games we found in the dumpster diving. So far, we've done pretty well dumpster diving. We did drive through Atlanta, some parts of Atlanta last week, and we were not having any kind of luck at all. All right, so you said the green bag, right? A blue bag. I have a green bag, but that's not it. Maybe I took it outside. I don't see a blue bag. Okay, I'm still looking. I see a green bag. I see a red bag. Oh, there we go. I see a blue bag behind the box, behind the bin lid. And I see some items in the bag. That's the right one. Is that the one that has the Captain Marvel? Is it a Captain Marvel bag? Oh, that's a green bag. That's a green bag I was looking in. No, I must have taken it out to the car. Unless it's that the light blue one. Oh, there we go. I found them. There's also movies on the ledge. Right, let me see what we have. Yeah, Boo Boo, what happened? Is it from your shoes?
No.
No?
Gone.
It's gone? That's good. Alright, so these are more video games. I see Blanky. Oh, this is pretty cool right here. You're gonna like this. What's one of your favorite games growing up? Let's go with a what's your favorite arcade game growing up? It's coming back. Look. All you gotta do is wait. Wait. It's coming on. See? There you go. Here, all right. One of my favorite games was Pac-Man. Ha! Pac-Man World 2 for PlayStation 2. Got that? See, Chloe? Pac-Man. Looks like I have Pac-Girl. Is that Pac-Man too? It is Pac-Man. I think they made a Pac-Girl, didn't they? Oh, Pac-Man Girl at some point. Oh, hey, how about that movie I showed you earlier? Any guess on this one? 1, 2, 3. I'll give you a second. Give you a slight guess. It's something that I showed at the beginning of this video. I'm gonna wait on this one. I'll show it after another one. See if I can get a guess from anyone. So I do have a couple movies. I have this Wii game. It's Donkey Kong Country Returns. Donkey Kong's got to be one of everybody's favorite, right? Growing up. Cool game. Right here for Wii. And that's not the one I wanted to use. Let me know if you played and you liked it. I showed at the beginning something related. I see that, baby. This is another nice one. What's this, baby? What, you know what this is? It's a doggy. This is a Tasmanian tiger. Looks like a dog to me. Tasmanian tiger. Go Wild Under. Pretty cool. Nice little game here. Again, it makes me wish I had my gaming console. Or a gaming console so I could play these. Try them out. And I did that in the past. Picked up some games and played them. I had purchased games one time. A good place to look for video games. And I'm going to throw this in the middle of this video. So the only way you can see this is if you're watching this all the way through the end, or at least through the middle. A good place to find video games is not just at Goodwill or dumpster diving, but at the online Goodwill auction website. If you haven't checked it out yet, yes, Goodwill does have a website to where you can purchase items. You can bid on them, and sometimes you can do a buy it now. So I've purchased boxes of video games in the past. I've also purchased other items, drones, some trains, because some of the trains have value to them, and other items that we found on there. Now, sometimes you don't win the bid. You have to be patient, just like trying to win a bid on eBay. But if you do win, you can be really profitable. Just got to keep in mind that you're going to have to pay for shipping. And some of the Goodwill's places, when they ship you the item, they don't just charge you for the item and shipping, they also charge you for the handling fee as well. So something to keep in mind. All right, so going back, since I don't have a guess on this video game here, is PlayStation 2 Shadow of the Hedgehog Sonic. Is that cool or what? Pretty neat. Found at Goodwill. $1.39 a pound. Now, I have some movies over here. I found this thing here. This is a movie set. But also found this nice WOW. It's a World of Warcraft PC game set. Original price was $29.99, but the box is damaged, but everything is here. There's even the code that's over here available. It does have the games included inside. I thought that was pretty neat as well. We're going to move on to the dumpster hiding video games that my wife found. So we take turns trying to find things in the dumpster. Sometimes I'll walk around, try to see what there is, or I'll drive with the dumpster on my side. I have Adam's Exploits saying good finds. Thank you, I appreciate that. You gotta wait till you see these that she found. They're pretty cool too. Now, or sometimes I'd be on her side and she goes and sees what's in there. When she found these, I couldn't believe it. She found these games as well as a bunch of books. So there was a dumpster. Any of you out there that are book resellers, you probably would have had to have a truck to take everything out of there because the whole dumpster, all the way up to, I would say, right about chest level, was full of books and all kinds of different types of books. But I also had these games. It wasn't very many games, but it was some games. Now, some of these, I know you'll look at them, you'll say, I don't know if it's worth a dime. However, they were free, so keep that in mind. And I think if you try to sell them online, such as eBay, you should be able to get $1 or $2, maybe $5 if you're lucky. Need to be careful here. Most dumpsters are gated and locked. You know, that is true. This is something I thought was still pretty good. We can still get $1 for these games here at the flea market. It says Sports Champions, and I'm looking down in front of me because we picked up a few of these. So we didn't pick up just one, but we picked up 2, 3, 4, and you can hear there's something inside. 5 of these Sport Champions video games for PS3. The next games are for Wii. And I'll separate them here because there's 2 of one kind and 2 of the other kind. So the next one were Wii U, so not just Wii, but Wii U games. And it was Skylanders, Swap Force, right here. And I gotta tell you a little something about these Skylanders here, some of these figures. And the next one was Skylanders Trap Team. We picked up 2 of these as well. Now Skylanders, if you pick them up in bundles, which you can do that at Goodwill, sometimes you can go to yard sales, some of them are worth a good amount. If not, you can bundle them up. Another thing is the action figures like Hulk. There's a certain type of Hulk Infinity type game that can be worth over $25. And whenever we find it and we list it, it usually sells within 24 to 48 hours. When we put it on auction or buy it now, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so that was my my video of our finds over at Goodwill, and the Goodwill bins, the outlet bins, not in the back. So we weren't dumpster diving at Goodwill. However, we were dumpster diving behind another store. What was, you know what store that was? Some kind of book and video game store. So it wasn't GameStop. So yeah, it wasn't a big chain store. It was a used video and books bookstore that we went back. There was next to some bigger stores, but the other places didn't have anything. So we decided to climb around and see what there was in that one bin. And my wife said, "You won't believe how many video games are in here, how many books." I had to get out of the car, walked around, and saw that the dumpster was halfway full of items. We picked up a couple books, but not a whole truck full because we had our van that still had some items from going to the not only the liquidation center but also items we resell at the flea market. So anyways, Be sure to share this video out to the people that you think may be interested. Don't forget to catch my next live. Hit the notification bell. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do that as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. You're welcome, Adam. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I can answer them. Whether it's, for dumpster diving, I have Courtney, let's say a country girl's headache. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. We're still new at dumpster diving. We haven't done that much, but we've been buying items at liquidation pallet places for almost 2 years now, and we've been thrifting at Goodwill, other places, Salvation Army, doing garage sales, even some flea markets to resell. And a lot of the items we use ourselves also. So I'm holding this movie here, so I'll just go and flash some of the movies that we picked up at the Goodwill bin as well. Oh, anybody has any questions before I end this video? Picked up this nice little Harry Potter. I think this is an audiobook set right here. It has a bit of weight on there. Maybe it's $1.39 just for this. Picked up this little guy. Anybody know who this is? Adam's Exploits. I almost stopped. Let's see. Get back to the chat. So the Adam's Exploits says I almost stopped at a local PD to ask about dumpster diving, but I thought better of it. Laugh out loud. And you can ask the police department in your area. They're going to tell you yes or no. From research I've done is that most places the dumpster is public domain. If you go and check out some of the other videos, some of the people I've been doing for a while, they'll even open up the gates as long as there's no locks on the bins, on the dumpsters, or on the gates. You should be good with going in and try to find just about whatever you want, because once it's thrown out, it is public domain. We had actually found some, believe it or not, these huge bags of dog food, and it was behind a popular brand name store, and there was a security guard there. That he did ask us to leave. So from my experience, from what I've seen, from the other dumpster diving videos, and also from the Facebook groups, is if you're asked to leave, you go ahead and leave. Now, we do look at the signs to make sure that the signs don't say it is private property around the dumpster or around the building when we go there. So I think, and that's not a guarantee. I'm no expert, and you never know which city you're going to be in or you're going to run into. But from what I understand, it is public domain to go and grab the items after they've been thrown out in the bins or dumpsters. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and also the chat session at the end. Let me know if there's any other types of videos you'd like to see. I'll probably be creating videos of some of the items we picked up at the liquidation place as well. Oh, you're right. Let's see. I want to talk about one more item. Actually, we got two of these, but we found a nice Coach purse when we went to the Goodwill, to the Goodwill bins. Really big Coach purse in perfect condition. But I don't know enough about purses or brand name purses to know if it's a fake or not. So I'm going to try to ask some of the people in the Facebook groups that I'm part of. So hopefully somebody can help me out. But yeah, you're totally right. I do watch Steve and Steph, the resale killers, on YouTube. I've been watching him for over a year now. Actually, when they had only a few followers, I've been watching him, and their channel just blew up like crazy. The majority of their channel, they not only buy liquidation items, a lot of it is household type items that they resell, but they also do a lot of dumpster diving, and they're going to do it live on video as well. They have they have a huge following. I think one of their channels is just went over 100,000, and the other channel is over 60,000, I believe. So it just blew up like crazy. But they're not the only dumpster diving channel that's popular out there. There's more as well. But I think they're the ones that's grown the fastest that I'm aware of. But we wanted to just give it a shot and see what we could find. And it's been pretty good so far. We found some really good items. Items Exploit says, I watched a lot of when they were doing liquidation. Mostly dumpster diving. Yeah, I think they did a video recently to where they bought a storage locker. And we haven't done that yet. Something we thought about, but somebody gave them a hard time about buying some storage locker for somebody item that they had lost, and could mean something to them. But on the video when they were talking, even at the beginning, I think it even said it was an abandoned storage locker, to where the person told the storage place they didn't want it anyways. But those can be interesting as well, some of those channels and videos. Let's see, Adam's Exploits say, yeah, Steve tries to mix it up, try new things, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think they're trying to see how their viewers are going to like some of the different types of videos. And so far, I like watching their videos. I was subscribed to their channel, but I had never clicked on the notification bell. But I noticed after I didn't watch them for, I think it was like a month or two, that YouTube took away my subscription to not subscription, but my sub to their channel, so I have to resub as well, so I could start getting their notifications again. That's something you want to look at. If there's a channel you like to watch, and all of a sudden it's not going in your feed, check and see if YouTube might have just removed the notification bell or your sub to that channel. Yep, YouTube will unsubscribe you. They're getting a lot stricter with that, from what I understand. They want your viewers to view so much of your content. They want not only look at a video, but they want you to watch a certain percentage of video. I think I heard something that had to be 10 minutes somewhere. Yesterday I watched a video where they were saying it had to be at least 45 seconds. And it had somebody else saying it was 1 minute of the video. I think it's just, it's got to be somewhere written out there how long you have to watch. But I think, just like anything else, if you're going to have if you're going to be a content creator, you're going to have videos out there, and you're going to subscribe to somebody, you can't watch everybody's video, but if they're providing some kind of value to something that you're interested in, you want to try to keep at least their channel on your radar, so you can see if they have content that you may be willing to look at, or entertaining enough for you to look at as well. So anyways, thanks everybody for watching and chatting on this video, and I'll see you guys next time.
He's on.
On? Yep, on.